Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, second grade. Welcome back. I have another amazing book to share with you, and this is a book called You Can Read. Did you know that you can read anywhere? This book goes through all the different places where you can read. Like right here, it says you can read when you're camping by flickering firelight. Because this book talks about how books are awesome and so are the people reading them. So see if you can find this book on Sora or at your county library. My name is Mrs. Vang, and I'm so excited to have you join me so that we can learn our letters and our sounds so that we can become amazing readers and writers. So, are you ready? Awesome, let's get started. We need to make our brain smarter and stronger. So let's start with our high frequency words. Remember, high frequency words are words that we need to read automatically because they show up most frequently when we are reading. So, oh, and writing. So when I practice the high frequency words with you, I want you to help me read and write. So if you have a pencil or a whiteboard marker or a whiteboard nearby, get it out so that you can help me read and write. Ready? Let's get started. So I have two words for us today. Ready? My first word is buy. Help me read it. Buy. Good job. Let's spell it. B-U-Y. Buy. And this is the buy, like you're gonna buy something. Remember, there's another word that sounds the same, buy, but it's spelled differently and has different meanings, okay? So this is the buy, like you're buying something. Now, our next word is almost. Help me read it. Almost. Awesome. Help me spell it. A-L-M-O-S-T. Almost. Good job, boys and girls. Now, I have two sentences for us. I want you to help me try to figure out which one of these words will go into the sentence so that it will make sense. Ready? Okay, help me read the first sentence. Ready? The first sentence says, it is time to go home. The second sentence says, Tom went to milk. Now, if I'm using my context clues in the sentence to help me, I know Tom went, and if he went to go something with the milk, I think the word is buy. Let's put buy there. Does that make sense? Tom went to buy milk. Yes, it does, because remember, this buy means to buy something, right? Like you're purchasing something. Purchase is another good synonym word for buy. Now, it is almost time to go home. That makes sense. So our two words this week that we're learning is almost and buy. But the rest of the week, we're going to be learning the rest of the high frequency words. So help me read them so that we get extra practice. Ready? We're going to be learning these words: food, out, pool, saw, straight, under, sky, and wash. Awesome job, boys and girls. So now let's go and practice our mystery word. Remember, our mystery word, it's all review sounds for us that we have learned already. I'm going to show you some sound spelling cards. Your job is to blend them together to guess my word. Are you ready? Awesome job. And don't forget, when you guess my word, write them down and we'll check to see if you spelled the mystery word like how I spelled it. Okay, ready? First sound is the bat card, and the bat card says B. The next sound is the rose card, and the rose card says R. The next sound is the boat card. Remember, the boat card says O. That's a long vowel sound. And the last sound is the koala card, and that says K. Let's blend it together. B-O-K. What is it? Broke. Good job. Now let's see how I spelled it. Broke is spelled B-R-O-K-E. O-K-E, broke. I used the O consonant silent E pattern. Thumbs up if you got it. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now, let's go and practice our listening skills, right? Let's train those ears. So get your listening ears, turn them up, and let's see if you can play my game with me called How Many Sounds? This is where I'm going to say a word. I want you to segment the sounds and tell me how many words or how many sounds you hear in my word. Ready? Okay. If I say the word cage, stretch out really slow. Cage. Like there were mice in a cage. How many sounds did you hear? Oh, let's check. Okay, let me move these out of the way. Okay, get that number in your head. Cage. K-A-J. Thumbs up if you said 3. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, now what if I said the word place? Place. Sound it out really slowly. How many sounds? Place. Okay, let's check. Ready? P-L-A-S. Place. How many sounds? 4 sounds. Thumbs up if you got it. Good job, boys and girls. Oh, you're doing such a good job. Okay, last word. Ready? What if I said the word age? Age. Check it. Oh, let's check it. Ready? A-J. Age. How many sounds was that? Just 2 sounds. Thumbs up if you got it. Awesome job, boys and girls. So now let's go and learn our focus sound of the week. Now remember, the last couple of weeks, we have been learning our short vowel and our long vowel sound, right? We learned that A says A, and E says E, I says I, O says A, and U says Those are what we call our short vowel sound. But we also learned our long vowels, and we learned the vowel consonant silent E pattern. And we learned that A says A, I says I, E says E, O says O, and U says U, because there was a magic E or the bossy E or the silent E that made it say its name. Now, this week we are focusing on the soft C and the soft G sound. So the soft C makes the S sound. The soft G makes the J sound. And that's why I have the Sun card and the Jump card to help us with that sound. And I have a little chant to help us. So if you forget, we say soft C, soft G, give it a try. C, E, C, I, and C, Y, S. G, E, G, I, and G, Y, J. And then I added a little D, G, E, because I'm going to explain the difference for you in just a minute. So whenever there's a C, an I, and a Y next to the C and the G, it makes it say a different sound. So C-E together says S, like the Sun card. C-I together says S, like the Sun card. And some words have C-Y, and they make the S sound like the Sun card. Good job, boys and girls. So C-E, C-I, C-Y, they all make what sound? The S sound. Good job, like the Sun card. Now, whenever we have a G-E, G-E says J, like the Jump card. G-I says J, like the Jump card. And sometimes G-Y says J, like the Jump card. And D-G-E says J, like the Jump card. And I put this little green square because whenever there's a D, the G, and the E, the vowel makes a short vowel sound. Now remember, I've taught you every time we see an E at the end, remember that silent E makes that vowel long. Well, in this case, in the D-G-E, the vowel is going to be a short vowel, and that's our clue to help us, okay? So I have some words for us here for us to blend. Ready? Help me blend it. I have M-I-C-E. Help me blend it. Ice. Mice. Remember, the E's job is still to make the I say I, but the CE together makes that S sound. Mice. Let's look at the next word. CI together says S, S. And then you have to make the short vowel sound I, S, I, T, E, and the Y makes the E sound. City. You see that? The I has the short vowel, but together CI says S. Let's look at our J sound. Age. Page. Remember, silent E makes the A say A, but GE together says J, P, age, page. Let's look at our next word. Ready? Badge, badge. Remember, DGE says J, but the clue was that whenever there's a D and the G and the E, the A is going to make the short vowel, badge. Good job, boys and girls. So all week we're going to be learning with the soft C and the soft G. So let's practice reading some words together. Ready? So my first line just has the S sound. You see that? CE says S. Ready? Help me read it. Ice, ace, mice, and trace. Did you guys see all that? Good. My next word has the GE, and remember, GE says J. Ready? Range, cage, badge, stage. Remember, there's that DGE, so the A says ah. And then the next row, I mixed it up. So help me read it. Wage, place, ledge, and scent. The CE was in the beginning now. Scent, like I have 1 cent in my pocket. Scent. Now, let's practice reading a sentence. Grace will dance on stage. Good job, boys and girls. Now, let's practice our writing. I have a sentence for you. Ready? My sentence is, the mice ran in the cage. How many words? 6 words. Okay, you guys write it. And let's check to see if if your sentence looks like mine. Ready? The, capital T, the mice, remember there's that C, the mice ran in the cage, has the G, and don't forget your period. The mice ran in the cage. Thumbs up if your sentence matches mine. Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys did a great job today. Don't forget to come back tomorrow so that we can continue learning our soft C and soft G. And remember, when something is too hard, what do we say? We say, I can do it, because you can do hard things. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.